Hello everyone, welcome to Rockstar Gaming. My name is Eric. Today we're going to be doing another unboxing of a game series that I own all of, but haven't played my own copies yet. Weird, I know. Today we're going to be doing Disney Villainous from Ravensburger. That's right, today we're going to be doing our unboxing series, I guess, on the Villainous games, starting with the core box for Villainous. All these boxes, all the expansion boxes can be played on their own standalone, but this is going to be the main box right here that has the most villains for your buck, 6 villains in all. As I said before, this is an unboxing. I have actually not opened this box at all. It is still taped. But I've actually played more of Jake's, who's in the other videos and whatnot, the other Marvel United videos. I've actually played more of his copies and everything. I've bought them for my wife and I to play at home, but just never actually opened them to play because we always play with other people's stuff. So, again, I've bought most of them on sale. So, but yeah, they've just literally all been sitting in my on my shelf for a while now. I don't know if you can see them. Probably not, because it's right behind me normally. But next to summer camp here, I've got I think it's the Wicked to the Core box, and behind that is all the other ones. So, but let's go ahead and take a look at the box right here. So there is Disney Villainous. The Worst Takes It All. We've got the Maleficent on the front cover there. And there it just says Villainous on 3 various sides. Then you go on to the back. It says, which villain are you? It's for 2 to 6 players. You can be a villain if you are ages 10 and up. And then it's 40 minutes for 2 players, up to 120 minutes for 6 players in this epic contest of sinister power. Take on the role of a Disney villain and strive to achieve your own devious objective. Discover your character's unique abilities and winning strategy while dealing twists of fate to thwart your opponent's schemes. Find out who will triumph over the forces of good and win it all. So, you are able to play Captain Hook, Maleficent, Jafar, Ursula, Prince John, and the Queen of Hearts in this game. You can play this on its own or mix and match it with the other games in the Villainous series. There's that, and then you've got your 6 various tokens to represent your characters. So my copyright on here says 2021. I'm pretty sure this has been out since before that. So let us go ahead, and I've already opened from the last unboxing, and take a look at this. Now, I'm going to gripe for a minute. One of the things I do not like about the way this is presented, like the game, the way it's presented, is this tape right here. I understand the need for trying to eliminate as much plastic waste as possible. Yes, there's plastic components in here, but the plastic components are not really the problem that a lot of people have with that stuff. It's the plastic waste from, the fact that I can't take, I still have it from the Gloomhaven unboxing that I did earlier today. I still have the plastic bag right here. I like to throw it, and I'm throwing it right now just because it's tradition for the show. But anyway, without the plastic wrapping, they have been placing stickers on here. One of the things I do want to point out, I did a long time ago. Whoa, don't fall. I did a long time ago I did open the Wicked to the Core box right here. One of the sides, though, so I don't know if you can see it on here. I did cut here, and here, and I believe I still cut it, but I attempted to take the sticker off on this side, and I don't know if you can tell right here that basically I've got like sticky stuff still on the box for taking off the sticker. That's why I cut the other 3 stickers instead of peeling off the stickers, because now that I peel off the stickers, I now have sticky stuff on my box, and especially if I'm holding it up like this, and I like that, it's like blue on my screen over there. They need to make one that color blue. If I hold it up like this and it slides around on my shelf going in and out and whatnot, it's just going to get junk on here and everything like that. So I do get the whole wanting to eliminate plastic waste. I'm all for that and everything like that. However, does kind of stink because now I got these stickers on here. I don't like having like the sticker edges on here. That's just my gripe, my opinion. Take that with what you will, but that is my opinion on that. So let's go ahead, since we're on this side of the box, and we're going to go ahead and do all this tape right here so we can get this going, this unboxing video. Now, one of the things I am excited about, Ravensburger coming out with Disney related. It's the other reason why I want to do this now. I kind of want to do all the Villainous games before August, is they are coming out with a new game, Lorcana. It's a TCG. Kids and I love TCGs. My daughter more so likes to collect the cards and whatnot. Haven't been able, like when we play Pokemon and stuff like that. I am looking very much forward to Lorcana from Ravensburger. Same one. The artwork on that has been great. I'll probably talk about it in another video once they actually start doing some new, some actual news on it. More so doing some videos on that. But I basically wanted to unbox these and start playing them, mainly to get ready for that game. I know they're going to be completely different games, but it is the same company. It is Disney related, and well, why not have a tie-in to another game? So don't know what we're going to do with that. I'm more so looking to get that game as a just to play with the kids and whatnot, and do that. But yeah, we might do some stuff on the channel for that. But I've probably already lost half my viewers already from talking about that. So let's go ahead and take the box lid and put it over there. Disney Villainous instructions. Take on the role of a Disney villain. To win, you must explore the character's unique abilities, discover and achieve their own story-based objective. Each villain guide will inspire you with strategies and tips. Once you've figured out the best way to play as one villain, try to solve another. There are 6 different villains, and each one achieves a victory in a different way. At this point, there are, let's see, there are 5, 15, 21 villains total in Marvel, and I'm not Marvel, in Disney Villainous, plus the 5 in Marvel Villainous, plus however many there are between the 4 boxes of Marvel Villainous. So there is a Villainous for any type of Disney-owned fan. Disney-owned meaning Marvel, Star Wars, and regular Disney. Because this even goes into Pixar, the Disney one. So anyway, these are going to be the instructions right here. We're going to have the components of the 6-player boards there, 3 lock tokens, 1 fate token, 80 power tokens, a cauldron, 6 reference cards, the villain guides, the 6 fate decks, the 6 villain decks, the 6 villain markers, how to set up said game, the game overview, your realm on your turn, perform actions, draw cards. Now it's the next player's turn. Very important. It says on here, you must wait till the end of your turn to draw back up to 4 cards, even if you have 4 of them few cards at the start of your turn. There's that. So different types of actions in the game right there, the different card types and the anatomy of the different card types, both the ally cards and the hero cards, item cards, effects and conditions, activated abilities, ending the game, various reference, frequently asked questions, at least in my copy. Which villain do you want to be? Vote at ravensburger.com/Disney Villainous game. So there are the instructions right there. We've got our tokens right here. Let me open back because we all know that I'm just going to guess and not realize. We've got the Fate token right in there. We've got all the regular tokens and then the 3 lock tokens in that bag if you want to look at them. That is that. Now, I do realize that this game has been out for quite a while, seeing as how it spawned 5 of its own. 5 of its own expansions plus 2 other base games, with one of them having a bunch of expansions. But again, this is more of me looking at games that are new to me kind of a thing. Very well aware of the fact that this has probably been unboxed many times before, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do it my way anyway. This is going to be the cauldron, I'm assuming from the pictures, I think on the back of the box. Yes, on the back of the box. That's where all the power tokens are going to be at, so that's where that is. We've got in here our villain dashboards, it looks like, and with our various villain decks. These are So one of the interesting things in here, I wish they would have done it in a different way. So these are the separate decks for Maleficent, Prince John, Captain Hook, I'm assuming Jafar, and Ursula, and the Queen of Hearts. So there are 6 decks of cards right here. I wish, and like I've said it before, love having a plastic insert inside here, one that holds all the various miniatures, but all the different figures, cards, everything like that in the game. However, this box holds the cards fine. Like I said, we got that, and that. So it holds the cards fine. If I wanted to sleeve these cards, though, not holding it in this box. That's just the way it is. Yeah, I know I've got this on my shelf. Might come up with a different storage solution for this, seeing as how I like to sleeve the cards for this, because I feel like it would be a great game to play with the kids when they're a little bit older, 10 years old, when they can actually be villains. Yeah, it'd be nice to be able, because the wells, unfortunately, don't hold sleeved cards, and the fact you're going to mix up the cards anyway, because there's only 3 wells, instead of having like 6... Instead of doing 6 wells, a little bit deeper that you can adjust for sleeve cards, but then the box would be huge, and I know they probably wanted to keep a certain box size for selling at Target and stuff like that. So can't complain too much because we got a plastic insert. I wish, again, that it would just accommodate a little bit more with sleeved cards. So this is going to be dashboards right here. We'll take a look at those first and figure out where we're cutting into on here. Yep, we'll go right there. There's a space. There we go. And let's see how they have these organized. It's been a while. Like I said, I have played this. It's been a while since I have done so. And plastic on this. They want to whatever. Anyway, so this is going to be, push that up a little more. This is going to be Maleficent's dashboard. You open it up, and I believe, I'm trying to remember exactly how to play the game. I know you're playing various cards here and then various cards down here, separating both the villains cards with the hero cards, covering up different things on here. So I think the villains go on the heroes go on the top. Heroes go on the top? Yeah, heroes go on the top. Heroes go on the top because you're placing the hero cards, and they block these things from you being able to do them, leaving you to only do the ones on the bottom. I believe that's how the game works. Like I said, it's been about a year or more since I has played the game. Yeah, actions. Each action has each location has actions you may perform when you move to that location. So yeah, it's all coming back to me now. So yeah, you can play these actions if there's no hero card on that location there, because it places above it. But you can do the bottom actions down here. So Maleficent's objective: start your turn with a curse at each location, and then you have Captain Hook. Right, let's move this over. Let's just have all of them out. Let's see, you got Captain Hook, and we've got the Jolly Roger, Skull Rock, Mermaid Lagoon, Lost Boys Hideout. Maleficent has the Forbidden Mountains, Brer Rose Cottage, the Forest, and King Stephen's Castle. Jafar is at the Sultan's Palace, the Streets of Agrabah, and Oasis, Cave of Wonders, so on and so forth. So that's kind of an example of what the various mission dashboards look like. A quote from the villain right there. So that is pretty nifty right there. The fact that they give you these cardboard dashboards instead of just having stuff out is pretty cool. Have the designated spots for the cards. I like it a lot. Let's go ahead and I don't want to go too much into this because this is a simple unboxing. I'd rather show the cards off in a gameplay. But let's look at these cards real quick first before I go into opening up one of the many decks of cards in here. So I got the villain guides for Captain Hook, Maleficent, Prince John, Jafar, Queen of Hearts, Ursula. Then we've got 6 cards. I was going to say 5, but 6 cards for saying what the different action symbols are, and then gives everybody a on the back of it gives everybody a little rundown of what everybody's objective is. so that you can pick what your so that way you have an idea of what they're going to do during the course of the game. Like if I have this here, I know what my symbols are. Look at the back. Prince John must collect power, so he has at least 20 coins. So it keeps it in mind, so that way you're always looking at it. So that way you're not having to keep asking somebody, what's your objective again? What are you doing again? What's going on with this game? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? So then we got, let's take a look at Captain Hook's villain guide right here. You open it up. It's got Captain Hook's objective: defeat Peter Pan at the Jolly Roger. In order to achieve this objective, you must unlock the Lost Boys' hidden or hideout location by playing the Neverland map. Peter must be played either by you or an opponent to Lost Boys' hideout. You will then need to move him to Mermaid Lagoon, then to Skull Rock, and finally to the Jolly Roger, where you must defeat him to win the game. So there's that special setup. They do have a lock on him. Peter Pan, when he is revealed, he must immediately be played to Lost Boys' hideout. Even if the Lost Boys hideout is still locked, Peter Pan is one of the 2 cards drawn by an opponent while performing a fate action targeting you. The opponent must play Peter Pan and discard the other card. Neverland map right there, controlling your fate. There's that on the back. Extra actions that he does. An example of him using his cannon. So that's pretty cool. They give you basically a little guide of what you're going to do. And I do like the fact in this game that though you have your own dashboard and though you have your own cards and your own hero that you're fighting against, you do have some interaction from the other players, like it says in there in Captain Hook's stuff, that the other opponents can play your hero cards onto you and whatnot. That way, not just totally you playing a game of group solitaire with your friends. So there is that. So while we're on the Hook thing here, let's go ahead and we'll actually take a look at Captain Hook's. Take a look at Captain Hook. That's what we'll do. Don't need that. Anyway, let's figure out how this opens right here. We found it. And we'll take a look at his deck since we're kind of concentrating on Captain Hook for this unboxing. So first, let's take a look at his cards himself. So he's got boarding. This is an example of his card for boarding party. Move my monitor, so I can't read the cards this way. Here, so boarding party may be used to defeat a hero at the location or at an adjacent location. It's an ally, pirate, brute. Give them a scare, cunning, swashbuckler. So these are all the different cards. I believe their cost for Captain Hook's deck. Some things are actually mixed in here. Yeah, pirate boots are in here and everything, so I'm not going to do any shuffling at the moment. Cutlass, boarding party. Yeah, so it's not like they're all mixed in there. They're actually all, no, they are all mixed in there. They're not just in order in the deck starting out. And then we've got his hero deck. So we've got the Lost Boys, Peter Pan, Pixie Dust, Tinker Bell, Taunts, another Pixie Dust, Tick Tock, Wendy. Let's take a look at what Peter Pan does. When Peter Pan is revealed, you must immediately play him to Lost Boys hideout, even if it is locked. Any other fate cards revealed during this action are discarded. So there is a picture of the artwork there with Peter Pan. Pan the man. No Rufio in this game, unfortunately, though. So we got Wendy. All other heroes in Captain Hook's realm get +1 strength. There is that. So that's a kind of an example of what the cards look like, how they play, and just kind of the overall feel for the game. So let's put Captain Hook back in there. Where did I put Jafar? Jafar is going to go right there. And then next, we'll go ahead and finally take a look at the miniature, starting with, I'm assuming this is Ursula. Yeah, this is Ursula. So this is kind of Ursula's game piece. I do find it interesting and kind of cool from an art standpoint that they didn't just so like if you saw the, which you did, if you saw the unboxing for the Scooby-Doo board game, all, you know, naturally all the figures in there, all the villains are designed and painted the way they looked on the original cartoon show. Marvel United, it's a chibi look. but everybody's kind of sculpted and molded to look like their character, like a chibi version of the character, that kind of thing. Ravensburger is actually pretty cool. They did a method of doing this to where you know what the piece is when you're looking at it, but it almost like looks like almost like a chess piece of some sort. I don't know if that was actually the intention of it. Here's Maleficent while we're talking. But I do like it. I like this a little bit more than just, oh, here's the villain that they're going to move around. It kind of gives another interesting artistic feel to this game, especially when, I don't think I showed this, when you're looking at, we'll go back to Captain Hook for a minute, when you're looking at the back of Hook's deck here, it looks very much like these are playing cards of some sort, like cool artwork playing cards on the back. So I really do like the art style of this game, so can't wait to get back to playing it again. Again, I've played other people's copies. I haven't played my own yet. Been waiting to do this unboxing before actually getting back into it. So there's that. This is, I'm assuming, Prince John. Like a little crown on top of a chalice there. It's pretty interesting. I don't know if it's coming out more in the camera. So there's that. And then we'll go over here to our boy, Captain Hook. So there's that right there. Chess pieces are like perfume bottles. That's what it is, in my thinking. So there's that one there. And then this is Jafar. I think he's got like a snake face there from the end of the movie. Spoilers. I don't know if you can see it too much. When I'm holding these up, I'm actually getting them out of the light, so I do apologize for that. So there is Jafar there. And then finally, we've got the Queen of Hearts with a heart there on the top with the crown and the bottom part of her dress there. So yeah, that is the contents. Not going again too into it because I didn't want to go through every single pack of cards, kind of get the gist of what the cards look like. But this isn't like an in-depth review or anything of it, but that is everything that is in Disney Villainous, the core box. Like I said, I've got Wicked to the Core here. I've got the other four right behind Summer Camp there. So that's another one with the tape thing. So yeah, that is everything here for the main Villainous game. So I'd like to thank you guys for tuning into this here unboxing of Disney Villainous. Make sure to like this video if you did like it. If you didn't like it anyway, because, you know, it helps me out. And please subscribe to the channel. Like I said, another video, we're back over to over 100, not back over, we already are over. We're over 100 subscribers at this point. I'd like to thank everybody who helped us get to that point. It's very much appreciated. And like I said, looking to grow the channel, do some other things, so can't wait to get this finally on the table and play it after so many years of not having opened it. And that's going to be me. That's going to be it for the channel today. That's going to be it for this video. That's what it is. That's it for the channel today. Thank you very much. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.